Hello everybody, we are back with some NULT gaming. This is the second week of the NU Ladder Tournament, and it's time for me to, pick it back up the pace, see how far we can climb now. Maybe we'll make it top 8 this week. I have a Iron Thorns based team, Hyper Offensi. We got a Dual Hazards Deoxys, probably our lead here, into the Pert or the Flygon. We have Banded Flygon in order to break for our Thorns. They've proven to be a pretty good combo. We got a Scarf and DD to heal our boys back up, and SD and Cinnamore. So yeah, I'm gonna lead Deoxys. Alright, this thing is mildly threatening. Not sure what the proper response is to it though. I don't have T-Wave on this set. I do like T-Wave to help with Chinchino. Do I live a Rock Blast on Incin? That's my question. I should. So we're going to Davin at +1. It's a bit iffy, maybe. I think we gotta go Incin here. I think it's the best play. Either go to the Crow. And now we're definitely fine. We could just Blitz here probably, or we could SD if we think they're going Pert. I think SD is the good play here. We break whatever's coming in next. If they send in their own Incineroar, then that'll be good. Unfortunate crit. But yeah, Pert's one of the main things in the way of a Thorn sweep, so it's good to get this damage out early. I am zoomed in a bit today. Hopefully you guys get a better view of the game. I've noticed it's a bit zoomed out if I have to show the calc at the same time. Alright, Incin goes down. We got some good chip though in the meantime. And we know they're physically defensive. Hurricane is not a guaranteed kill. Outrage is. I would be okay just going for an Outrage, honestly. They can go Plume after. How about Ndidi? Psychic Terrain, Expanding Force should definitely kill, yeah. Hyper Voice, not quite. If they go Hauntro, do we have a good switch in? I'm not thrilled about the prospects. I think it's my chance to go Deoxys here and just go for some hazards. Are they going for rocks? Probably. I'm just going to taunt, stop their rocks from going up. Well, actually, get my own rocks quite important here, I think. Knock off our red card. I'm going to get my Nightshade chip here, just try to kill this thing. 22, yeah, it's dying to anything from Thorns now, which is nice. Chinchino is in, threat detected. This is one thing I don't have a great answer for, to be honest. Maybe a bit overlooked when I built the team. Yeah, I might have to go T-Wave on Deoxys, might be better. That, or I could have to go hard Thorns here. What is a Banded Fimp doing? Why does it say immune? Oh, Psychic Terrain is still in the Coke. Terra Bug kills it at least. I think I'm gonna have to just do that right now as they tidy up. Yeah, I think Terra Bug Fimp is the move so that this thing doesn't sweep me. Just playing it safe. If they Terra Ghost here, then good for them. I wouldn't even blame them if they did. Today's music is once again from Rivals of Aether. Very fun game, very good music. And we did get our clock a bit low here, but we'll see what our opponent comes up with. They could also be predicting a Terra Steel out of us, which would be good defensive counterplay. Okay, they don't Terra. Pick up the kill with first impression. Very fast, powerful threat is gone. We're happy to see it. What we're not happy to see is a possible Dragon Dance Flygon, which is a scary prospect now. Because first impression probably is not going to take it out, yeah. Especially if they Terra. Probably calcing to see if that's banded. They are in fact banded. If it's going to be... okay, Instant Out is fine. I think this might be time to let Deoxys go, although we could still get our rocks up, which is good for everything. I don't want to sack... a knock is coming out here, that's the problem. So I don't want to sack Indeedee Koi yet. Actually, is it any good this game? It might be. Alright, we gotta just go Dio and die, and then run time pressure here. Go back to Flygon. You could just click the banded EQ, or we could U-turn. I'm gonna opt for the EQ. Yeah, we're gonna opt for the EQ. Because, as we've seen in prior episodes, and, you know, videos with Rabia, they never respect the Earthquake for some reason. So we'll see if that holds true. What is going on in their head? They did go out to the Haunch Crow already. Go Kilo here? I wonder if they're scarfed. I think Kilo's the safe play here, relatively speaking. Nice Slash. Crit is unfortunate. Could be Scope Blends, you never know, man. And we're not ready to try and sweep with Thorns yet. That goes in the back. I think could just go for the H-Voice. Get some chip on this, and then go for a U-turn kill. That's probably the move. 68's pretty good. We do die, but like I said, I can go for that U-turn kill. Well, maybe Outrage is better. Let's go for the Outrage. I guess they can probably just go Plume here. I was gonna say I don't want to pop the booster immediately, but maybe they don't go Plume quite yet, which is good. I don't think we're gonna be able to break Plume in the end game here, unfortunately. Terra Fairy, interesting. Blitz me down. Okay. We just have to DD up here and hope. Maybe they miss a Will-O-Wisp. Maybe, you know, Ice Punch is not doing enough to Plume. Are they Willow? They're U-turning. Okay. Go Flygon instead of Plume, but they're likely scarfed here. Unless they're Terra Stealing. It's the only other angle, I think. Either they Scarf or they kill me, or they Terra Steal to try and live the Ice Punch, so we have to slam here. Okay, they're Scarf and they kill me. Fortunate loss. But I think the team can do it. Maybe it's a bit on the frail side. And also maybe it was not wise to try and get hazards up while they still had Chinchino, because they could just tidy up. So we'll keep that in mind. There's a Lunar Dance Lucario team here. Pretty strong combination I've seen some people running lately. Because, you know, once you've committed your Terra, say you get burned, you get to low health from your Life Orb, you can get that second chance with the full heal from Cress. We got Hammer as our opponent here. Alright, what's our lead gonna be? They're probably leading Bramble, if I had to take a wild guess. I think our lead this game is going to be either Kilo or our own Indeedee here. Indeedee should be able to kill Lucario in one hit, and it blocks extreme speed, so that's very, very nice in that regard. And they have no Dark type, so maybe we can trick Cresselia or Scarf and make it even more useless. I'm going to lead Indeedee. And just click E-Force a couple times. So they get a spike before they die. Alright, one spike, not too bad for us. We'll be okay with that. as I feel like they need to go Cress here, or maybe Scarf Flygon. Is this thing Scarf? If you're Scarf, you ain't even killing me, bro. Yeah, get this Inteleon out of here, bro. Indeedee, it's got a strong button. Expanding Force is quite powerful. Especially if you don't have a Dark type, so let that be a lesson. He's acting like Indeedee's bad or something, bro. I don't know what's up. Alright, we could get some hazards if we want now. Alternatively, I think I will go Flygon and U-turn and trick this thing. And then once it's locked into, say, stored power, we can just go Incineroar on it. And we'll be just fine. Here, hold this, please. And if they switch to... They could switch Flygon here. Keep that in mind, I guess. I don't have the best Flygon switch-ins. Yeah. I took their dice away, which is good for me. Click either Earthquake or Scale Shot here. I'll keep Indeedee around because it's that Lucario check, right? Incineroar is good to check Cresselia because we didn't trick it. So I think it leaves Kilowattrel as our least valuable mon left, so we're gonna go ahead and go to it. They go Diancie, okay. And in that case, I will be bolting out into Deoxys because this thing cannot kill me in one hit. And like when they Meteor Beam, you know they'll get pushed out. Okay, Lucario comes in. I am not scared of this thing. I can completely ignore it if I'm being honest. Rocks or Spikes better here? Rock hits Cress, Spikes better. I don't know, maybe we could just Nightshade or Taunt. I think, I think the Rock is good. We'll get a Rock up. The Crunch, let's go Indeedee. And we won't overthink things, we'll just click the E-Force button here. Unless we want to double to Incin on the predicted Cress. I don't have a good way to hit Diancie after, but I could always get him in the U-turn Vortex. We're gonna get a little fancy with it. Actually, no, don't get fancy with it, folks. That's how you lose. I almost did a little throwing, you know. Do I want to take this thing's lefties and give it some dice? Kinda. I think it's worthwhile. They're not doing anything to Incin. Let's take it. Alright, cool. And we'll go Incin now, and we will go ahead and probably U-turn on this Cress, I think. Unless they... I think SD is the safe play. A nice 20. Oh no, they dropped our special attack. Good thing I don't need it. The Cress is not taken out. Do I U-turn or do I stay in here? Incin's not very good against the rest of their team. Therefore, I will be staying in and just sacking it to pressure whatever comes up next. And we'll just be spamming knockoff. We got a whole little crowd watching here. Alright, Diancie comes in, takes a 23 from knock, and should die to blitz? No, I don't. It's an unfavorable roll. But I need to preserve this for Cress. Well, it dies to rocks when it comes in, what am I saying? Okay, we don't have to worry about Cress anymore. So we can just hit this. Nice Moonblast by our opponent. We'll blitz again in case they get any fancy ideas. They're free to go whatever they want, I'll just be hitting it very hard. I think this game is in the bag. And yeah, whatever they lock into, we will have something to punish it. Just click knock. We go Scale Shot, okay. We have Terra Fairy Thorns, we could go ahead and pop it. They still have their Terra though, so it's a bit risky to go Thorns, I think. Indeedee probably doesn't live, unfortunately. Could run a calc. It's very frail physically. Yeah, 3 scale shots, 50% likely to kill. Thorns doesn't even need to Terra, I guess. We could just... We may as well Terra Fairy though, right? Because we'll be faster than this thing after second DD. Yeah, we'll do plenty of damage. We're not worried at all. Okay, they just sacked Cresselia. They do have one play here. They could go Lucario, trying to bait out like a Supercell and then switch back to Flygon. Does an Earthquake kill if it Terra normals? That's a good question. Yes, so we will just click Earthquake in that case. No drawbacks. This thing could Terra. Let's just make sure we can see how much damage Earthquake would do. Not enough. So we're going to... Is there a reason to DD? Like, DD like scouts the Terra, right? Just do that, and then Ice Punch. But there's no way we lose this game within DD to counter the Lucario. And now they Terra, well played by them. We'll be Ice Punching again because it can't miss. And then as Lucario comes out, we'll just trade it off, and then in DD we'll clean up. And that'll be GG. Because in DD should be faster, yep. It's one of the reasons I think it's quite good. It's even better with Lycanroc in the meta, but Lycan's been banned now, so... Just kill him with the E-Force, and GG. Yep, played that one pretty well. Incineroar did his job, taking out the Cresselia, and... You know, Thorns usually are Terra. It's very good at using Terra. Alright. So Lycanroc, still in the game, unfortunately. Shouldn't be here for too much longer. It did just get banned by the council. So, what's our lead looking like here? Could be a Lycan lead. I don't see a great Expanding Force switching again, so I'm just gonna lead in DD. Yeah, they do lead Lycan. And I'm just gonna click E-Force. If they want to set rocks, they can, and they're not Sash, so they die. GG. Not GG, but you get the vibe, you get the vibe. Alright, Sylveon. I will be going into Deoxys so that this thing can't set up to Oblivion. If it is Specs, we will learn now. 59, that is Throat Spray, but they get kicked out. Very nice. Rocks or Spikes this game. Doesn't make a huge difference. We'll get Rocks. Could taunt this thing, but I'm not scared of it. I've got some powerful breakers. Sylve comes back out. You know, I may as well get some spikes up while I'm in here. I don't know what their idea is with this Mon. And we'll get some Nightshade Chip before we go down. Our Throat Spray, I'm wondering if they could have Trailblaze to boost speed as well. It seems like a weird set. 30%, we'll take it. And now we can go... Could go Flygon. Just click Earthquake, and then on a Talon we could just go, you know, Kilowattrel, which should be able to wipe their team if they go for a Defog. So we're going to do that, and just click Earthquake, play it cool. And assuming they are an offensive spread, which, you know, they might not be, Earthquake should kill. Excellent. I was pretty sure they were, because the damage that Nightshade did told me that they weren't max HP. So like I said, we're going to go Kilowattrel here on a probable Defog. We get our boost, and we click Thunderbolts. And it's likely that we clean up the game from here. We may have to land a Hurricane on Breloom, say, but aside from that, things look good. Yeah, Kilowattrel, very nice on teams where you stack a lot of hazards, because even though you can lose those hazards with defog, you get something back out of it, and things turn out fine. I'm gonna raw Terra Blast in case this is some weird, like, Terra Ground shenanigans. Quick Draw! Ice Beam! Alright, bro. Okay, dude. Life Orb, yeah. Okay. Sometimes in life, things just happen. And you just have to accept it. We're gonna try and clean up with E-Force here. Assuming there's no Terra Dark Breloom. Even if Breloom Terra steals, I think we kill with Terra Psychic. Nope, not quite. I'm mistaken. That's very unfortunate. We get the 20% Quick Draw with a Life Orb Ice Beam. He's weird for that. I gotta say. I mean, it worked, but come on. Does Quick Draw still work in Psychic terrain? I reckon it probably does, but it wouldn't make much difference here. Alright, could be Terra Steel Talon or Breloom. Yeah, I'm expecting this to Terra Steel. And when it does, what am I gonna do? So I want to keep Indeedee, I think, because it can easily clean the other two. So I will be going Incineroar to lower this thing's attack and just scout it out. No Terra, very interesting. 3 hits, 6%. So they're not dice, but they're not choice band either. I don't know what they could be. Just Flare Blitz. Okay, they switched out. This is really interesting, and by interesting I mean weird. I'm gonna SD on a predicted Brave Bird / Roost here. Don't know what they could click, honestly. If they U-turn, they're absolutely psycho. Because something's gonna get knocked. They could be Scarf, I guess. 33 is more damage than I like to see, but Knock should kill here just fine. So maybe I'm scared of nothing, but I'm scared nonetheless. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Outrage here. Choice Band Outrage absolutely smokes this. And this Inteleon. Let's see what the Breloom's got in its back pocket. Sash, interesting. And that's all they can take. They go ahead and forfeit. Almost back to 1400, and we're going to give this probably one more game for this video, and see if we can crack back into the top 8. There's only 7 people above that 1400 threshold, so I think we'll get back pretty quickly. Today is Wednesday, the day of recording, and I believe it ends Sunday? That sounds right. So yeah, we'll be right back once we find our last game. Alrighty, last game here. Well, quote-unquote last game. Sometimes it's not the last game, but we're gonna play the hell out of it. I'm gonna make this T-Wave. I think T-Wave's really good on Deoxys, especially because sometimes you can shuffle people out and get surprise T-Waves on really important mons. And it leaves you not helpless against Chinchino, which is every time I see this mon, I tremble in fear. Unfortunately, Indeedee is going to struggle into the double dark types once again, so we're probably going to ditch the Scarf on, hopefully on the Incineroar, if I had to pick one. And we're not going to get early hazards this game. We learned that mistake earlier. Expecting like a Pert lead or something. Maybe Incin. I don't know. I'm going to lead Flygon, I think. The Haunch comes out. Alright. Mr. Head Honcho. Any downside to clicking Outrage and killing something here? I mean, we could get revenged by Incin. Do I have a safe switch in with a U-turn? Incin's pretty safe. We're gonna go for that. I bet they might be Scopeland's Night Slash. That would make some sense. Okay, they go Incin. Interesting. Unfortunately, we can't U-turn back into ourself. That would be really nice right now. I could try to get a little SD with Instant here. Yeah, be a bit of a threat. We did intimidate them, so they'll be doing less damage. Earthquake might be good on this set as well. If they go Chinchino, I'm expecting an Encore. I'm not sure what to do about it. Yeah, Chinchino just... Duh. Very bad for this team. I think the T-Wave will help in the future, and I'll give you guys the version with T-Wave. You know, Taunt's great for keeping off opposing hazards, but we have Flygon, we have 2 Bootsmons. It's not the biggest deal if they get hazards. I'm feeling pretty good right now, just in general, because I went to a run club for the first time today. Like hundreds of people just like running the same route every week, apparently. So, yeah, friend took me along to that. Which is pretty good. I definitely ended up in the back of the pack, but you know that's what you need. The first step to not sucking at something is to suck at it. That's what I always say. Alright, are they quaking? And will it kill me? Probably not. I'm gonna knock this guy. Bonk. Like I said, chipping Pert is very important for, you know, Thorns. And we want to save Instant. The Intimidate could save us later for that reason. Also, are they likely to click Knock here? That's the next question. No. So... could go Kilo or Flygon as well here. They're probably clicking Flip Turn, right? Man, I'm just gonna get my chip on the way out. 37, nice. They got their own rocks. Okay, now we'll U-turn. Actually, is there a reason to U? Should we stay in? I'm gonna opt to stay in here. Just so I can threaten what comes out next. So, you know, like Chinchino can't set up on me or anything. Tactical sacrifice, you know. And if they go with something less threatening, which is nothing on their team, then... Alright, they have no reason not to U-turn here. And I don't know what to go to in that case. Could go Kilo. Yeah, Kilo kind of suffers this game a bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to it here on the U. 20%, that is definitely Scarf damage, or, you know, non-banded, basically. And not Insect Plate, probably. Could be. I think Insect Plate Flygon's pretty good. What do you guys think? Oh my. Give me some major lag on our showdown. Might need to restart my browser. I've been doing this lately, I don't know why. Anyways, let's cease our yapping and think about what we're going to do this Chinchino. I could Volt into Fimp, that seems like the best option to me, so we're just going to click. I don't want to whiff a Hurricane and pay the price, you know. They don't go for the Tidy Up, they go for the Rock Blast. Okay, surely they expect me to First Impression. They saw me do it last game. And therefore... they'd probably go Plume or Ensign, right? Surely. So I could click Quake here? I think my logic is sound. Worst case scenario, I died a Tail Slap. And then, like... I don't know. It's probably okay. Should have Fimped. What can you do? But we're faster with Kilo now, and I don't feel like chancing things with a Hurricane, so I'm just gonna T-Bolt. Hello? Showdown? Okay, they go to their Flygon. Yeah, I'm gonna pause and restart my browser really quick for you guys. Alright, we'll see if that fixed it. And Flygon is in, which is scary, to say the least. We're going to go Instant. On what is probably a... There's a Stone Edge. Noted. Okay. Ah, man. Plume is just really in my Thorns' way right now, unfortunately. Stone Edge. Probably won't kill Indeedee. It's not that frail. I mean, it's not liking it, but... We just saw Stone Edge. And that is Scarf. Oh, that's pathetic. Okay. I could go NDD and just H-voice then. That could work. Would it be enough to hit the Honchkrow? Looks like it. Alright, we're gonna click H-voice. Unless... Okay, get this, guys. We can get the Intimidate boost. We're gonna try it. They're faster. Right. Forgot. I was like, yo, I'm Scarf, which means that I gotta switch out first. But, no. He's also Scarf. So, we're gonna Volt on out of there. Unfortunately, we don't get our competitive boost. And here... I don't know, we could go to, like, Thorns and try to break something. It's our best switch into Instant. I think I'm gonna have to do it this time. We don't have to save it for endgame every time. Oh, very, very unfortunate. Flare Blitz burn on us there. I could opt for one Dragon Dance here. Or I'm just gonna get Earthquake Chip, I think. Or they go straight to Plume. Okay. And I'm gonna... I think they're gonna Strength Sap, right? Not Giga Drain, probably? Yeah, they just Giga Drain. Yeah, it sucks. What can you do? Alright. We'll just drop a K in here, see what happens. Yeah, I feel like Thorns have the potential to do some damage there without the 10% burn. Land Hurricane, that's always good. A good sight to see. How are we gonna break through the remaining Mons? I wonder what Terra Plume is. If it's Terra Water, then I wonder if we can still kill it. Let's cock that shit. Oh yeah, it's gonna... Wait, that's Honchkrow. Vileplume, if it's Terra Water, we'll be taking... Oh, only 78 to 93. But if we can read his... It's not going to Strength Sap any of us. That's another good thing about Kilo. If you predict a Strength Sap, you can go to Kilo and get a +2 as well. Just think Scarf or Sucker Punch or what's coming my way here? One of the two. I don't trust him. I'm gonna go Dio. I guess a Sucker angle from them. Yeah. I will be setting a Rocks. Might Slash. The crit kills us. My money's on Scope Lens, personally. And I don't think Kilowattrel can quite do it with the Flygon in the way, unfortunately. What's a Pterodark Sucker Punch doing to us? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're not living that. But if we get terrain up, you know, then it can't do that at least. Alright, we just gotta put our faith in Kilowattrel here, living in Outrage. We're not Terra Steel, so there's no way to do that. Huh. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. First click H-voice nonetheless. Okay, Kilo is in, and surely they don't go hard Flygon. They just sack this. Oh. I'm not grounded, lads. It was real. You know, that's something I always forget. But where does that put us on the rank? Puts us at 1377. You know, it's not much higher than we started, but progress is progress. And with that, thank you for watching. Let me know if this new zoomed in camera view is better or worse for y'all, okay? Because I'm still trying to figure out this whole YouTuber thing. By the way, we just hit 250 subs, so thank you to everybody who's been watching and subscribing, and stay tuned for more in the near future. Peace.